Yeah, go to studio.
Okay.
Open Control Shift and database config.xml. So all is coming from database config. So only you need to see here the database already connected automatically. No need to do anything. Database config.xml. So here first you can see H2 database is there. Okay.
H2 database. Okay.
And then second one is Oracle. So Oracle is commented out. When your organization is working on Oracle, they will tell you. So you can comment out the Oracle one and comment the H2 one. So it will work the Oracle also. Oracle is there. SQL server is there. Okay. So all options will be there. You just need to comment in, comment out. That's it.
Okay. Understood. Okay. Yeah, thank you for all the PPT yesterday. So I got so just want to make sure we can keep this OTE for another 1 month or so, right? So still we get some familiarity on the billing center, right? The studio and everything.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do the practice. Okay, everything almost I have covered. Only you need to do coding. Whatever scenario you can get, you can put the debug. You can get the idea.
Okay, and yeah. So the other thing is you were going to catch up something and then share us some interview questions or whatever based on the billing.
Yeah, that I will create some. I will create one document where in that doc I will mention all interview questions. Okay. And then after I will discuss in some weekend with you, whatever people are able to give. If not able to give, then I will tell you.
Sure, wonderful, sir.
Okay. So today one topic is left. So I will discuss that one. That is called the event fire. So here, whenever you want to integrate with some external system, okay, how we will do that one? That is also the part of the integration. Okay, that is not the configuration part, but sometimes we need to know so that at least we can know and we can work if it is required. Okay, so that integration is required to communicate with the external system. That external system could be policy center or any document system or any financial transaction system like bank, anything. Okay, for that, what you need to do, go to studio. So that is configured into the studio. Here in the left hand side, project structure is there, correct? In left hand side. So here, messaging, scroll up. Test plugin. Okay. I think it is plugin. Open the config, click on config. First one. Message is there, you can see. Scroll up. Messaging, click on messaging, XSD. Click on XSD. Sorry, close XML. First one. Yeah. So this is the messaging which are there now in your system. So you can see in name is there and ID is there. So name will be the event file, the system where you are sending the message, where you want to send that message. Here the message means some XML data you need to send. Okay. And that XML data will be having some detail. Like if you are sending to policy center, third one is the policy center. PAS means policy center. That is having the ID 100. So whenever we are sending some data to policy center, so what data we are sending, like account number, policy number, cancellation status, let's assume. So all will be sent as a XML. Okay. So you no need to worry about that. So at first we go here. So we will check what are the ID and what are the messaging. So here, go to message again. So like third one is the policy system, fourth one is contact manager, second one is document. So document is whenever we create the invoice bill, one statement will be generated, I told you. So that is for the document, that is having the ID 324. So how the mapping is there. So when we click PAS or document, in right hand side, one name is there, you can see document service name and plugin name. So that plugin name is the class which is used to send the message. So copy this one and Control Shift N, paste. So .gs class, open .gs class. Now this is the plugin. So this is the message plugin actually, which this is the internally it will see this is send message is there. So generally it calls send automatically, you don't need to do. And whatever the message is there, it will send to that system. Okay, external system. Means the document will be created and the document will be sent. Okay, as a transport payload, you can see parameter is payload. Payload is a string. That is the XML which we need to send generally, which is sent. Okay, so this is the method which we invoke automatically to send any data to the external system. So here send method is used to send the data to the document management system. Okay, now how it will trigger? So I'm telling you. So this is the method which will be triggered automatically. Now what is the way we can do that one? Again, go to message config.xml. Yeah, so select the document, second one, and here we go transport plugin where send method will be there, where it will send automatically. Now scroll right down. Here, event name. So this is important. So event name is the same like pre-update rule is there. So one rule is there, which is having the name as the event name. The name is document store. So that this document store will be triggered, and then after it will create the payload, and that payload will send automatically. Okay. So document store is one event fire rule. This is called the event fire rule. So for integration purpose, we use the event fire rule. So event fire rule we can see into the rule set. In left hand side, rule set is there. You can see below messaging in project structure. Okay, below message plugin is there, then rule set. After plugin, rule set. Same rule set, pre-update rule is there. We no need to do check pre-update. Event message. Yeah, open this event file. So document will be there. So for document, async document storage is there. Click on async document storage. So here you can see what is the ID 324. Okay, and event name is document store. Now we will match. It will go to message config.xml. Go to message config.xml again. So see for document, select the document. You have selected first one. Yeah, so that is the ID 324 and message name in. So 324 is matching, and then after scroll down, document store. This is event name. Now go to event file rule. So 324 and the document both are true. So here, what particular condition should be ID and the event name. Okay, then after what it is doing, it is creating one create message. Okay, and once it create the message, it will go internally. It call the send message, and it will send to the document center external system. So this is the flow. Okay, so when you go to in your project, you can see here many lines will be there in the action part. Like they will create the payload, and that payload will be sent. So just you need to put the debug, you need to check what payload they are sending. Everything will be automatically, only payload creation as per the requirement. The payload will be created here, and they will call message context.create message with that payload. That's it.
Where it is that event will be triggered based on, so when I generate an invoice, how is that event triggered?
That go to administration, go to monitoring, message queue. So here message queue, all message queue is there. You can see this is suspended. So this should be suspend, means the message will through here, the message will send. If it is started, then the message will send to the external system. If it is suspended, then you can suspend and you can see any document is generated or not. Click on document store. It is suspended now. So now zero message is there, no message has been created. Otherwise, it will display here. Click on up to message queue. Click on pass. Pass is for this one. One unsent is there. You can see one unsent. That means one message has been generated, which is unsent. How we will check that one? Here, click on the unfinished. Last one. Unfinished one. Click on this. Yeah. Click on pass cancel now, which has been generated through billing center, and this is the payload. This payload they are sending. How we will check this one? Now go to again your studio. Go to XML message config. So for pass, select the pass in message config. Pass. So the plugin name is PS mesh transport and event file PS underscore W means PS underscore whatever the string A, B, C, D, whatever. W star means any string. So go to event file. Yeah. Click on message. Click on that message having PS having an arrow. Can you click on arrow PAS? Arrow. See, PAS, then cancel now, offer paid, all for all these things, event file rule, it is triggering the PAS. Okay. So, and they are creating the message. So that message has been created as a create message contain root.toString. Okay. So that you can see the XML, you can see through the message queue. When you suspend, then one message queue you can see. If it is not suspended, it will send to the policy center automatically. Okay, first one, click on first one, cancel now.
1 second, sir. I wanted to ask you one thing. Give me one second. Okay, so here is actually sending the message of the payload. Where actually we are sending external system, but there is no configuration.
That is the ID. That is the ID. Which is the ID there for this document? 324 ID. Go to event file rule again. Yeah, this one 324 event file rule also it is mentioned, and here also it is mentioned. So this 324 destination ID is there. So that destination ID here it is mentioned. Event file rule it is mentioned. Message config.xml that is mentioned, and in the message queue also that ID is there. Okay.
Why do we have to retry and all those?
It will be done automatically. See, we scroll up. Yeah. So here they are sending the message. If any issue is come, then message or report acknowledgement. This is for report acknowledgement. If any acknowledgement will come, like success or fail. Okay. If any exception, so retry. Catch into the catch, it is retry. Into catch block, you can see retrieval exception. So it will be retry, count maximum less than max retry. And that retry is coming from message, that message config.xml. Again, go to message config.xml. Select document store. So here you can see retry. Go there.
Okay.
Max retry is there. You can see max 5 times it will retry. Interval 500 millisecond. Okay, so you no need to worry about that. Only you need to configure the payload, and that will be done automatically. Okay.
I got that, but so we from this billing system, it takes a document and sending it to some other system. I totally get it. What is that some other system? There is no queue configuration. So there is no URL.
See, that XML will send. They will consume, like XML will be created as a 324 ID. They want to send 324 ID. Now go to message to UI. Go to UI. So XML will be created in event file root, and it will be sent. So same like here in PAS, in document store, they will send one, create one XML, and that XML will send. Now here it will be suspended. If it is not suspended, if any document, it will send. Send means the XML will be created. Now they will invoke, their developer will invoke that XML.
Okay, how do we write an invocation?
No, you no need to write invoke. Only your task billing center.
But what if a billing center needs to receive some policy information as a message?
Yeah, that is already setting is there. No, you no need to create this one. For that one, the web service is created. Okay. So that is billing center. If you are fetching from, that is the integration work. So many APIs there, like for policy system, press control shift N. Yeah. Right. PC policy system plugin. PC policy system plugin. Open this first one. So here, all this will be method is automatically there, like confirm policy period. You can see whenever confirm this, it is coming here. Okay, API it is call renewal API. This is renewal API. It will be calling automatically. Now scroll down. Okay, this is for cancellation. This is for rescind cancellation. So every API is there, request cancellation. So when you are requesting cancellation from billing center, because billing center doesn't cancel the policy. Once the delinquency generated, it will send to request cancellation. Now all the data will go automatically to the policy center. Now policy center will consume this PC's policy system plugin. So this is all
correct,
it will be
correct. Done. How? Yeah, this is all sending, right? How do we receive any message from other?
Yeah, this systems? Is for sending PC request. Above is the receiving also. Scroll up. This rescind cancellation. Rescind cancellation, what? Whenever you are receiving the cancellation from policy center. Okay, so it will come a rescind PC cancellation API is there. Okay, it will be having policy number, or you can see go up. Confirmed policy period. So once the policy period is confirmed from policy center, it will come here, this method. Now they have been worked internally, and this call, this API will call API.confirm term.
Okay. This API is the billing center API or policy center?
Click on this API, call renewal API, call PC renewal API, 29 number line. So this is the API here, it is there. Okay. And API call API. API name will come policy renewal API, and it will call. So this is API is there, which will be available into the policy center, and it is calling here. So search Control Shift N. So this WSDL is there, correct? So this is the data which is coming. Okay. This will the data will coming as a XML whenever you are calling policy renewal API.
So is messaging and event both are same or both are different?
Messaging event are same. This is different. Whatever I have explained now, this is different. This is your question. So API will be there, but for messaging, what you no need to worry about API and all. This is API is different, messaging is different. In messaging is related with the event file. Okay, in messaging you can see what event file is getting triggered. Now you can go to open that event file, particular event file. There, message payload will be there, and that payload we can send to the create message. That's it. Now their work they will consume. Okay, they will get the payload. Now payload they will from billing center. Now they will use the payload, whatever the way they want to use. Only your task will be to create the payload. That's it.
Okay, so we covered messaging, but what are the archival eventing?
Oh, that is not required. That is not like this. Okay. Archive we generally don't know use. Whatever the important pre-update and this event file. Okay. Yeah. One more thing is there. Sometimes what happen? Go to your code again. Studio. Sometimes we need to compare with the data, hard-coded data, which is like global variable. Some concept is global variable, or final data, which is having some fixed value. Like in pre-update, go to pre-update. Any pre-update, I want to say. Any pre-update, open, just coding purpose. Here, click here. So suppose that here you have created our like I want to compare with any like right here after 32 number line. After last time. Case one enter after 32. Right. If invoice dot, if suppose that you are putting one condition, invoice dot bill date or event date. Let's assume any compare equal. Let's assume 10. No, here it won't be 10, but some hard-coded value. So this is hard-coded. If you want to put any hard-coded value, you want to compare or you want to assign any hard-coded value, let's assume this is although not correct. So for that reason, generally we don't write the hard-coded. It will not compare because this is date, correct? Okay. I'm just giving one example. Okay. So if you want to compare anything with the hard-coded value, either you want to put the hard-coded value or you want to compare with the hard-coded value, generally we avoid to write the hard-coded value, correct? Like 10, 30, 35, 40, correct? Okay. So for that purpose, here we have created one concept, script parameter, from where you can put put that hard-coded value and you can fetch from there. Okay. Like here event date dot like right date is there or day. Here it is dot day date first one. Yeah. So here I want to compare where my event date having the 10 equal to 10 or not. Let's see, assume. So this hard-coded. Now hard-coded value we no need to give in Java. Also we no need to give, we fetch from the property file. So what we need to do for that, we create a script parameter which will be valid for throughout your project. Okay, and you are using it multiple places. So how we will create the script parameter? So for that, all the script parameter you can see, go to UI, billing center UI. Administration util. Administration. No, above administration. Util. Script parameter. Click on script parameter. So these are already created. So I'll See, like agency bill plan, this agency bill plan, legacy delinquency plan. So these are already created. We have to create one new so that we can use for our code. Okay, whenever it is required, anything, any string value, anything. Okay, any plan, if you want to compare with the plan, just give the name. If you want to compare with any string, you can give. Okay, so this is the scenario. You understood the scenario?
Yes.
Yeah. Now we need to create the script parameter. How we will create that? So go to studio. What we need to do? We open the script parameter, Control Shift N. Script parameter. No TTI, no TTI. TTS is there. Script parameter. Right whole script parameter. .xml. Script parameter .xml. Open this one. Here the it will be created. Go last and copy any integer value. Any integer is there. Okay, just copy the last one parameter byte and paste here. Give the name. It will be integer. Type integer. Integer whole integer. You can write. Name any date. Now that should be particular date like event date or whatever. You need to write whole. Okay. Event date day. Okay. True. Param value we can give 10. Yeah. So now this has been created. One it is created. Now one more place you need to add. Okay. Again write script parameter. Control Shift N script parameter. No, event date you got. So first you need to create into XML. Then script parameter. Open this GS. No, this is generated GS. This is no, close this one. Script parameter enhancement will be there. Write again script parameter.
Usually GS will be generated, or we can also write, right?
No, GS is Gosu class. Enhancement is there. Script parameter enhancement. Right? Enhancement. No, don't only enhancement. Script enhancement. Yeah. So open this one. Hold down. So here again you need to create like a one property. So copy this one and paste. Give the name, whatever name you have given there, event date. Here it will be integer. Okay. And this get parameter value, that value where you have created into the XML. Event date as integer. Yeah, now you need to data change came. You need to start your server because you have changed into the config file, the XML file, script parameter.xml. So you need to restart your server. Yeah, once the server started, you can see into the UI billing center and you can use that value. So every time whenever you use this value event, it will give 10. Okay, so you can compare anywhere. Okay, so this is the global variable value which you need to use anywhere while you are comparing or while you are assigning. So this is the way you can create any global variable into this Guidewire billing center.
Even inside our code, like GSX or GS code, I'm sorry, any Java code or anything.
Anywhere, in pre-update tool or any .gs, you just when you need to call script parameter .event date, then it will return 10. What error is this? Down. Why? Wait. I have done something or not? Scroll down. What error is this one? Why it is shut down? No DB error. Scroll down. Yesterday. Listen, try. Wait. scroll down. You did some changes.
No, I
Null
did
ID
not.
found for message destination. Null ID found for message destination.
Oh, I know what the extra thing we added, right? Sorry.
And that's this one. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so this is the last thing. This is not mandatory. So sometimes we need to create any hard-coded value. So that's why I told you, because this was the remaining. I don't want to leave this one. So at least you know. If someone tell you to create a script parameter, so at least you know. Otherwise, you need to
And
ask.
these are all like import data, export data is not required at all.
No, import data, whenever admin data related XML you want to import, so import data will be there. In your project already it will be uploaded. First time some senior person will upload. Day by day you also know like how it will, you can import. But for you, they will not give you to import. It will be already imported.
So even if I log in, is there a possibility they will customize these based on my user access? There's a possibility.
Sorry, can you come again?
So like you mentioned there, right? So we can create roles and we customize each of this.
Yes.
So there is a possibility they'll customize each of this menu when in a real-time production when I log in or something.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
every time you need to log in with SCGW. Okay. Because you are working, so every feature should be there. Then only you can do the code. Now, after that role permission, that will be visible or not visible, accessible or not accessible, they will log in, like manager will log in there for their own role. Okay, supervisor will be logging their own role. It's their task, not you. Your task to provide and put the condition and all these things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Thank you, Mishra. I think we had a good training. I appreciate all your explanations. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, one thing is there, how we will call that script parameter that I will show you. Now go to event file rule. So we have created the script parameter. Now we need to call, not here you invite. This is escalation. Your exception. No, pre-update. Yeah. Anywhere in .gs or PCF, anywhere you can write. Yeah. So here just write in place of 10. Now you need to call with the script parameter. So write equal not 10. Equal. No, not here. You are comparing now, correct? Remove this one. In 10, write script parameter dot event date. But no, event date just not get. Event date is coming. That event date should come. What name you have given? Check. No. So it will be 10. Okay. Every time it will be 10. And you can check with the UI. When you go to UI, that event date is added now. Once server started, refresh this one.